Alright, what's up people? This is Sith Furion, and right now we are back with season 4 of Banshee. And I know it's been a hell of a long while since I've done this show. I am so sorry. It is what it is. But the plan is, right, I'm going to film every single episode before I post anything on YouTube. So rest assured, from this week on, Banshee is going to be posted every single week. Hopefully by the time this is posted on YouTube, all the full lengths will be up on Patreon. There should be a good couple of weeks of early access, so that's all there. But you ain't got to worry, man. We're going to stay on with this show until it's done, right? And this is the final season. So, but yeah, man. So last time, the big kind of takeaways from what I can like remember, Job has been kidnapped and Gordon died. So those are the two big things. But like, are the military army guys going to come back for some type of like revenge? Is there going to be something there? Obviously, there's something with Joe being kidnapped. Is Hood going to take on the whole entire like army and I don't know. So I reckon this season is going to be like a rescue to save Job. But then there's also the beef with Proctor. Like, are we finally going to have like a final standoff between Hood and Proctor? I'm just so pumped to get into this season, man. And it's going to be really weird. When I first started watching this show, all I knew about Anthony Starr was Hood, and that was it. But now I've watched The Boys, and yeah, Anthony Starr killed it as Homelander. So now when I think about that actor, all I think about is Homelander and everything. So to go back to Banshee now, it's going to be really weird seeing Lucas Hood. I really do love him as an actor. I think Anthony Starr has killed it in this and Homelander, The Boys. Yeah, it's just going to be really weird going into this show now for the final season. Yeah, so we're going to get into this. Like I said, all the full lengths are going to be up on Patreon. There should be a good couple of weeks of early access on Patreon as well. So if you want to go and check it out, links will be all down below. But for now, episode 1, season 4, finally, let's do this, man. Did that just say sheriff then? So he's sheriff now. I'm trying to think. I don't remember Hood giving up the badge in the last season, did he?
Holy shit.
Oh shit, yeah, what the hell? Okay, clearly we've had a bit of a time jump then. Going by the length of the air. So what's he been like living rough in the cabin then? Because I would have thought like him and Kerry would have gathered resources and stuff to try and find Joe, but I mean, there is a possibility that he could have blamed himself. Maybe.
How'd you find me? I didn't. No, I wasn't looking for you. Thought you were gone. Hey, you want to do me a favor and port that thing somewhere else, okay? I haven't seen you in 2 years.
2 years.
And all that time you've been living up in this cabin like some kind of mountain man or something?
Sheriff Lotus.
That's right.
How does that feel?
Like a hemorrhoid.
He's blamed himself, hasn't he? He's gone inwards. Joe being kidnapped, Gordon dying, Anna's life all turned into shit.
You want to tell me what this is about?
I'll tell you down at the station.
Okay, new digs.
What do you think? Bulletproof glass. 1.5 inch thick polycarb. Thought you'd like that.
They might need it though with the way that this show is. Wow.
Fucker, you remember
Hey.
Mr. Hood?
Yeah, I forgot, man. There was the whole drama with his brother and stuff, right? With the racists and shit.
When I went up there today, you were the last person I expected to find. Were you in that cabin 2 nights ago?
Yes.
Anybody with you?
No. Who's dead? Who is that?
What?
Rebecca. Her body was found yesterday near the river. This is not where she was killed, but that's where the body was dumped. Jesus. This is the third murder of its kind that we've had this year.
You call the FBI?
Yeah. I called them after the second one.
Proctor must be on like a rampage.
So what does this have to do with me?
When was the last time you saw Rebecca?
I haven't seen anyone for about 18 months.
You know, and yet it's the weird part. The last coordinates on her car's GPS brought me up to your cabin today. You didn't see her?
No.
Any idea why she'd come looking for you? You know, how the hell she'd even know you were up there, Hood? I'm just trying to put this together.
It's her uncle's land.
You're living on Proctor's land?
He doesn't know.
What happened to you, Hood?
I retired.
We found trace blood that didn't match Rebecca's. I'm gonna need you to voluntarily submit a blood sample so we can rule you out.
You think I'm a fucking serial killer now?
Have you seen yourself lately, Hood? You're living up in the woods. You look like the Unabomber.
Yes, you can have my blood.
Oh, and Hood, if there's anything else you want to tell me, now's the time.
You should be looking at Proctor.
Yeah, well, these days it's a little more complicated. Yeah.
Press conference.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay.
Sheriff Hood.
It's not the sheriff. Listen, I'll have Deputy Cruz come up and take your blood, and then she'll give you a lift back.
The only thing I can think of is Proctor or Rebecca knew that he was on the land, and she's got into some shit and she was looking for him for some help. That's the only thing I can think of. While she might have been around by the cabin, where she was looking for him. See a male or something now.
Here's what we know. Yesterday, the body of Rebecca Bowman was found near the mouth of the Delwood Basin. She was murdered, and while the police can't say for certain, there are definitely similarities between this case and the murders of 2 other young women that occurred over the last year. The Banshee Sheriff Department has notified the FBI, and agents are en route to assist in the investigation. And to answer your question, yes, Rebecca was my niece. And yes, you can rest assured that neither I nor Sheriff Loaders and the members of his department will rest until we have found this sick, twisted bastard.
Okay. Instead of having like power and pause like a criminal, he's got power and pause as the mayor. Shit. And Hood's at rock bottom. What? Really switching up like characters and stuff in this season then, yeah?
Do you like it?
I love it.
Could someone have killed her to get to him? Or to hurt him because he's mayor and stuff? Like,
Get out. DA dismissed the charges. You're free to go. I knew that arrest was bullshit.
What was it this time?
Physical evidence.
Practically strangled that old man.
I know. DA's a real piece of work.
He's a puppet. Proctor's got his hand up his ass.
wow, okay.
That's a talk for another time. The walls have ears.
Yeah, can't be trusted. Straight off the bat, you can already tell, can't be trusted.
You lost, honey? Maybe we could help you find your way.
No, I hope so.
So you tough guys like beating up on people, huh?
It wasn't us. They let us go.
Well, they shouldn't have.
Wow, okay. Shit. Punishing criminals?
What else gives you peace?
Not much.
Do you find house sessions helpful?
I'm here because it's court mandated.
She lost the kids?
They had no right to take my kids away.
Wow, okay.
You violated the terms of your probation.
I was abducted.
They really have, haven't they? They've really like juggled up all the like main characters and made them different.
Now, how many times are you gonna ruin our lives?
From now on, you're just the asshole who knocked up my mom.
But thinking back, I'm sure I said something last season about how like it's all starting to get to him. I mean, he hasn't really been the same since she died, let's be honest.
The manager told me our former sheriff was on a bender, trashing the room.
Just leave me alone, would you?
Get the fuck out of here!
Let me take you back to your place.
No, I can't live there anymore. There's ghosts.
Even before you wrecked it, this dump was nowhere to live. Come on, let's go for a ride.
Okay, so she put him in the cabin.
Hasn't been used in years, but the water still runs.
How do you think?
You really think your uncle's gonna let me stay here?
You won't know. No ghosts.
So she knew where he was. Yeah, I bet you she was in trouble and she was coming to him for help. We're gonna say that. How long are we into the episode?
This is hurt.
Not anymore.
That's a savage scar.
I just wish it could always be like this.
Maybe one day. You okay?
No.
Okay. Hang right there. I'll be with you in a moment.
We have a strict agreement with the Red Bones. You keep your business on the reservation, and we keep ours off it. You are in breach of that agreement.
Am I wrong, or was that the most dialogue we've ever heard him say?
Hey there, Calvin. What can I do you for?
I'm not feeling great. I'm gonna need to go home.
You're handling the tri-quarterlies, aren't you?
They done?
Not yet, no.
Kinda need those done today.
Well, I can take them home with me, and I'll have them done for you first thing tomorrow.
We were late with them last quarter, too,
weren't we?
I don't think so, no.
I think we were, Calvin.
He's daydreaming. He's not. Oh.
He was dealing in our territory. The territory you and your men are charged with protecting.
We pay for your houses, for your damn reservations, for your schooling, and your health care. Even when all of you are getting rich off your fucking casinos, right? This country has lost its spine. The politicians are giving it away to the mutts and the mongrels while good, pure-blooded Americans go hungry. This isn't a nation anymore. It's a fucking soup kitchen. And you know what? We're all out of fucking soup!
Fuck.
Thanks for the heads up. You can tell Proctor that we've got it under control.
Don't use his name in front of outsiders.
Him? Yeah, I don't think he's paying too much attention.
You don't want me to come back here.
Fucking savage, man. Yeah, the racist one is such a little shit. You can tell he's like trying to compensate for probably having like a small dick or, you know, not being picked and fucking first in fucking some sports as a kid or something.
Hey, Sugar. How you been?
Small talk? Seriously?
Somebody killed Rebecca Bowman.
I know that.
Where the hell have you been?
I had to disappear for a while. Clear my head.
You clear your head for a few days, but you went AWOL. And you forgot about your friends, and you forgot about...
I didn't forget about Joe.
How the fuck was hiding away gonna help him? Did you hear for your money?
No, but I do need a car.
I love it how like the characters and like the dynamic between the characters have changed.
Remember, Hood, you're not the sheriff anymore.
Yeah.
I never was.
Technically, have to play by some different rules now.
You're back. Sorry about Rebecca.
What does this have to do with you?
Nothing.
And yet here you are. Is there anything I should know?
Your uncle? He's not a good man.
Well, then let me live with you.
I'm not a good man either. I was gonna ask you the same thing.
You think I had anything to do with Manisha's death?
You may not have killed her, but you sure as shit got her killed. As soon as you took her in, it was only a matter of time.
You may be right. I'm gonna find that son of a bitch. But as a mayor, I'm somewhat hampered in my ability to clarify matters.
But as mayor, he could reinstate him or, you know.
You guys, you did see the yellow tape here, right?
Sheriff.
Like maybe not like reinstate him as sheriff, but put him in charge of like the murder case and stuff. Like I can see Hood and Proctor kind of joining forces to find out who killed her.
Listen, Carrie, I don't know if you've heard, but Hood is back. Guess you haven't heard. Just thought you want to know. Call me if you need anything, all right?
Have a good day.
Thanks.
Don't fucking move. Something funny?
Wait for it.
I was going to say that she's there because it's her flashback, right? I forgot he was in this. It was the flashback when Hood was like locked up or something. And they had him in like a cell about training him and shit, right?
My name's Dalton.
Yeah.
Are you military?
I was.
This is revenge. Revenge? Not really.
Oh! Shit.
Where's Joe?
I have no idea where they took him.
No, but you can find him. Black sites, ghost detention centers, you have access to those files.
Not anymore. After the congressional hearings, they closed the loop and I'm not in it.
Bullshit. You are the fucking loop.
I was. That was 20 years ago. Things change. Why are we even having this conversation? You know that Job is already dead.
No, he has intelligence.
He's a valuable asset.
Intelligence
Was 20 years old. He was a fucking trophy grab. The man's dead. You know it.
They can't have killed off Job.
We gotta go now!
I guess I'm still in certain loops.
No way. He's like one of my favourite characters in the show. They can't have killed him off.
You think Job's still alive?
I don't know. Sometimes I hope he isn't.
Why?
Because if he is, it makes us even bigger assholes than we already are.
Yeah. He's been locked up for 2 years. If Hood has thought that Job has been dead this whole time, like, of course he's gonna go and get lost in the woods, you know? Blame himself.
What's our next play?
We don't have one. It's over.
Yeah.
No. We don't just give up.
We have no choice. We got nothing.
So we find something.
We've got nothing. Joe was dead from the moment he handed him over.
Where the hell are you going?
He's dead.
Yeah. He gave up. He's been living in the woods ever since. Jesus.
What are you, like 10 feet tall?
No.
Okay, maybe tomorrow. Hi.
Hi. You're home early.
Oh, shit. I was just thinking, hold on. So she's sleeping with both of the brothers.
Don't beat me like you did last time, okay? Will you take it easy on your old man? Pretty sure I can beat you, though.
Oh, no. Thing is, though, how long have they been sleeping together? With the kid? Could be kind of awkward. Okay.
Where would you start?
The Bodeckers.
Hey, Bodecker. Remember me? Ow. Where were you 4 nights ago? Fuck you.
Shit.
You do know something. Oh, I know a lot of things. You know how a guy with no hands wipes his ass?
I got a nephew. LJ. He was fucking her for a while.
Where do I find him?
But he plays nights at this shithole called Snake Eyes. It's off the connector.
I find out you're lying to me. I come back for the other hand.
I don't remember him at all, so I don't know when Hood took his hand. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet she went there for help. Yeah, I bet she went to him for help, had second thoughts, and chose to face it on her own and ended up dying. So is this going to be the whole season then? You're trying to find out who killed Rebecca? Because I'm thinking like maybe Hood failed in trying to save Job. Maybe in like a weird way, this is his like, I don't know, like a way to redeem himself maybe? Or trying to find the person who killed Rebecca. Maybe? Okay, so no. They've changed it, so no little thing. Really? Okay. I'm still going to watch the credits of every episode just in case there is a little thing. I think Hood, because they kind of laid it on kind of heavy that Hood failed in trying to save Job and he probably blames himself. That's why he's been like a recluse for like the last 2 years or so. And I'm thinking maybe in those 2 years, Rebecca was the only one who looked after him. She gave him a place to stay. She probably brought food and stuff to him. She cared for him. She looked after him. And now that she's dead, I think Hood feels like it's his way to redeem himself. Not redeem himself, but for his own conscience. You know what I mean? Like another person has died that he was connected to. He failed with Job, so like in a way he needs to do this. That's why the whole like cutting his beard and the hair and everything's like, okay, let's get on top of this and try and solve the case and find out who killed Rebecca, right? And obviously as we go on, we'll find out more. Was it something to do with Proctor? Was it an enemy that's come back? Is it someone from a previous season? Is it someone new? With Proctor becoming mayor, it could be somebody who don't want him to be mayor. Maybe it's somebody who wanted to be mayor themselves. Could be something to do with the racist dudes? Because it seems like they've got some type of deal or something, business with Proctor. Yeah, because of that whole scene with Clay Burton, is it? With, you know, and the voice. Jesus. I mean, who knows, man? Who knows with this show? It could be literally anything, anyone. It could be something that we've not seen yet. But yeah. I really hope they've not killed off Job. I really hope Job has actually comes back. Because like I said, like he's literally one of my favourite characters. Like he's up there, like if not my favourite character in the show. Next to Hood and Kerry. Like he's just such a cool character. His whole attitude, like he just don't give a fuck. You know, I really like that. So they can't kill him off. We have to save him. But I said it kind of earlier, like, I like how certain characters have changed. Some of the dynamics of those characters have changed with what's happened. You know, Kerry's lost the kids, they're living with the grandparents. And it looks like she's trying to prove to social services that she's like legit now. She's got like a happy home. She's building like a home for them so she can get her kids back. But it also looks like she's moonlighting as like a vigilante kind of thing, going after criminals that, you know, get to walk. So you've got her, you've got Sugar that seems to be really pissed off with Hood. And like, I don't blame him, to be honest. Just Hood himself just seems so like inwards, you know, like he completely blames himself for everything. And I'm sure I was saying that last season as well. But the more I think about it, I'm sure I said it. Because they kind of showed that Hood was struggling with stuff that he was doing, right? I'm sure of it because, like, since he came into Banshee, other people's lives have got fucked up. Kerry's life has been turned upside down. Their daughter, I want to say Ava, or was it Eva? Her life got turned upside down. There's the 2 deputies that died. Especially the one that Hood fell in love with. A lot of people's lives have been turned to shit because of Hood. And I'm sure I was saying about how like it was all his fault. And now Gordon died as well. So obviously it's, you know, we're knowing that, or thinking that Job has died has kind of pushed him over the edge. But now with the murder of Rebecca, he's got something to focus on, you know. Nice start to the new season, man. Yeah, I really wish I could jump into the second episode right now, but I can't. I'm probably gonna have to film that tomorrow. But yeah, great start. We are back with Banshee. Like I said at the start, it's not gonna go anywhere. We're gonna be putting this out every single week. The full lengths are gonna be available on my Patreon right now, and hopefully the first, well, episode 2 and episode 3 should be available on my Patreon as well, early access. Links will be all down below. But for now, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already, man, alright? I've been Sith Furion, and I'll catch you in the next one, man.